Hey YouTube, Felix here. Today I'm going to do a video about headphones for running. I'm really into running and I love running with music. It really sort of helps me get good times and stay motivated. It's really, really important. And I've tried lots and lots of different types of headphones for running. Some of which here have worked for me, some of which haven't. And in this video, my goal is really to sort of explain the different designs of headphones which are available for running and really tell you which designs I like best. And maybe that will help you guide your purchase decision if you want to get some headphones for running as well. Obviously your mileage may vary, my ears might be different to yours, what works for me might not work for you, but I hope in this video I'll explain why I like the design of some headphones and why I don't like them of some others, and I can help you in some way with making a running headphone purchase. So I'm going to do this in three ways. I'm going to show you the headphones I don't really like that much, the headphones which I think are okay, and the headphones which I really, really love and use all the time. So let's get started. Okay, so here are the headphones which I really don't like for running. All these headphones right here, in their sort of correct use case, are really, really great headphones. Like, all of these are fantastic for their own specific tasks, but for running, I really don't like them. So here, I've got these are some Sony Bluetooth, I think they're the CH700N wireless headphones. They're sort of a stand-in for headphones of this style. Sort of any over-ear headphones, I find what happens is your ears will get really, really sweaty inside the ear cups and they'll start jiggling around on your head as you're running. They're just not very good. They're too heavy and they're too hot for me. If it's winter and maybe you're quite a relaxed runner, maybe a bit of a jogger, you're not really going too fast, then they might work for you because you won't get too hot and sweaty. But if you're running quite fast and putting a lot of effort into your runs, then I really think that this sort of design is too hot and too sweaty to really be enjoyable. Next up, I've got the Apple EarPods here. For me, these are also just a stand-in for like standard in-ear headphones. To me, I can't really use them for running because maybe I have just weird ears or small ears, but they will always fall out of my ears. And that's a sort of a recurring theme with this style of headphone. When I'm running, I really want to focus on the run and focus on getting a good time and sort of having fun and pushing myself. I don't really want to focus on having to push these back into my ears every 15 seconds or something like that. So to be honest, any headphone like this, these are great headphones, don't get me wrong, they sound great, and considering they were free with a lot of iPhones, it's brilliant. They're really, really great products. However, for running, they don't really work for me. They just fall out of my ears. That goes with these. So true wireless earbuds. These are all the rage at the moment. Everyone loves them. I've got a few here. These are the MPOW M9. These are the Xiaomi Air 2 SE. And these are the QCY T8. They're all sort of various AirPod clones. These ones have silicon ear tips on the end, which is sort of more like the AirPod Pros. These ones are more like the original AirPods, and these ones here are really just AirPod clones at the end of the day. All great headphones. If you're commuting, you're on the train, you're driving somewhere, you're relaxing, great headphones. I love them all, and I use them all the time in different. I keep some in some bags and keep some on me, but for running I just can't get on with any of them. They all fall out of my ears, and it's just annoying, to be honest. And considering I've got some other options which I'm going to show you which I like a lot better and don't fall out of my ears, I use those every time over these ones. So yeah, let's go on to some headphones which I quite like for running. Okay, so here are the running headphones which I quite like. I'd happily go running in any of these headphones. I think they're all good, but these are more ones I've sort of retired now that I have some which I really, really love, which I'm going to show you in a second. So to start with, we've got some true wireless earbuds again. So these are true wireless ones like the ones I just showed you before, except these ones have ear hooks. So these have hooks which go over the back of your ear. I know they're not as cool as the other ones, but the ear hook is a critical addition, in my opinion, for running. Something to keep these in your ears when you're jogging and putting a lot of force on the design of the earbud. An ear hook is really, really critical in my opinion. The reason I don't like these particularly is because I think they're a really bad product. They don't sound good, and to be honest, they're just not a very nice design. They're like awkward in my ears, and yeah, I just don't really like these particularly as a headphone product. But I do like this design. I think if you got some better ones of this design, it could be a keeper. They could be really, really good. Next up, we've got the old school style Philips wired, obviously with the wonderful 3.5mm jack. Not everyone has one of those these days, which is a bit of a shame. But these headphones with the plastic band, they don't come out of your ears, but they can be pretty uncomfortable and sort of pinch on the side of your head. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag, this design. They really won't come out of your ears, which is great, but they're not very comfortable to wear. So these I'd recommend maybe to some people, but not to everyone for sure. Next up, we've got this design of headphone. So this design of headphone is really, really great in my opinion. If you have a 3.5mm jack on your phone or on your MP3 player, or whatever you use for your music, I would really recommend this design. Instead of going into your ear sort of the regular way, these hook over the back of your ear. So you would be facing this way, and this hooks over the back of your ear. And basically, as you run, if you accidentally put any force on the cable, instead of these being pulled out of your ear, they'll instead sort of twist in your ear and they'll actually get tighter. So if you jog the cable, they sound better than opposed to if you jog the cable, they come out of your ear, which is great. These are a really, really good design. They're made by Adora, some cheap ones on Amazon. These are like £10, but I'll put all the links to put in the links in the description to all these products, by the way, so if you want to have a look yourself. But these ones are good. Good if you have that sort of that 3.5mm jack on your mobile phone. And finally, we've got these very, very popular on Amazon, the Camtron. This is a sort of a Bluetooth headband style earphone. So it's maybe sort of like a development of this. It's like a natural progression of this design, but more high tech with Bluetooth. These are okay, and I do think that they're a fairly good design. They will not come off. They're good for running, but the issue with these is because of that foam pad design, my ears get sweaty. And they're not so much better in terms of sweatiness than sort of these big headphones, which is a bit of a design flaw in my eyes. These would be good for a lot of people though, and if you don't like in-ear headphones, I would think these are the best ones in the sort of mid-price bracket. Okay, on to my absolute favourite running earphones. Here we go. Okay, here we go. These are my absolute two favourite pairs of running headphones. So we've got these. So these are the Aftershokz Open Move. These are bone conductor headphones. So if you've never used these before, they're pretty weird. If you know, it's a bit of a weird sensation. These don't go in your ears. They go on the area of your sort of jaw, just in front of your ears. They touch onto the bit of your jaw, and the sound gets conducted through your skull, which is pretty weird. But they are absolutely fantastic. They don't sound anywhere near as good as some in-ear headphones, like I'll show you. These are my absolute favourites. They don't sound anywhere near as good. You'll never get the bass response. You'll never get, the music will not sound as good. However, your ears are completely open to the elements, so you can hear everything around you. You can hear traffic. You can hear cars. So they're really, really good for running. And it's a bit of a weird sensation. The music, because it's not in your ears, it's almost like sort of background music, which I actually find really, really nice. It helps you sort of focus more on the run maybe. I really, really like this design, but they are expensive. These were £80. They have some other models which are also very expensive as well. I recommend these only if you're a bit of a sort of luxury runner. These are, for most people, probably not worth the money. What is worth the money are these. These are my number one favourite running headphones you can currently get today. Hear me out, here's why. These are the Anker Soundcore Spirit X. I believe they may have replaced these with the X2s, which are true wireless, but this design, with the cable, the old school cable, I know this cable has long gone now, like people have stopped making ones of these cable a while ago. The cable, in my opinion, is great. These are such a good design, they sound excellent, the battery life lasts forever, and they have various elements. So this little rubber piece here, which goes in the back of your ear, combined with the ear hook, combined with the cable, means they will simply not come out of your ears. If you get the right combination of ear tip and rubber piece here, you get 3 of each size. So you've got lots of combinations there. If you get this right, they will just not come out of your ears. And the cable which goes around the back of your neck actually helps support these in your ears and really helps sort of like, I don't know, give it more stability when you're running, because the cable obviously has weight and stops them being jiggled around. I think this is such a good design of headphone, and I would, if you're looking for the conclusion to this video, which design of headphone you should get, it's this type. I'm not going to tell you to buy the Anker Spirit Soundcore, whatever these are, the Spirit X, the Soundcore Spirit X. I'm not going to tell you to go out and buy these specifically, but this design is such a good design, I would recommend it to anyone. And obviously, if you want something a bit more fancy and you'd like to, maybe you're in the city and you want to hear more stuff around you, any of the bone conductor headphones made by Aftershokz are very, very good as well. So they would be my go-to pair. For most people, these are fantastic, and these would be the ones. They're also great for commuting. They're not too bulky. They don't look like gym headphones to most people. And yeah, this is just the one. Do you agree with me? What do you think? Do you think I'm off the mark? Does anything else work for you? Have I missed anything? Should I try anything new? Please let me know in the comments, and I will be happy to make a follow-up video, and I'll show you some more headphones. Anyway, have a good day. Take care. Cheers.